YouTube. This is Jerry D from Tennessee. I hope you're having a good week so far this week.
Let's talk about some Shiba Inu. So, again, I guess we're down from what we had been the past few months ago, but I expect the price to go back up. I'm still staying positive. I still have my coin, so to speak. And if you zoom out, I looked at it 1 year. So right here, it was kind of flatlining. Nothing really going on a whole lot. And then we had a little spike here. But every time it spikes, it keeps a higher high. Spiked again right here. In May 9th, it spiked again. Then it come back down again. Then we get all the way over here and it starts spiking in October. This is about where I got in. It was going up, and then it was looking like it was going to really go and do something. And I mean, it was up. It was up high. It's 8 billionths of a cent or a dollar, 8 billionths of a dollar, US dollar. I think that's how you read that. Let's see. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. So you got tens, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions. 8 billionths of a dollar, of a US dollar. Now it's dropped. I mean, it's been on a slowly down decline. And it did this back here too, before this spike happened. And each spike, again, if you look at the history, each spike, it keeps a higher high. So now it's a 3.2 billions. It was probably 3.3 earlier when I was looking at it. It just went down a little bit, but no, okay. Depends on how you look at it. But okay, 3 billions. So it's down. I'm going to hold it long term. I think as things are going to progress with crypto, it's being widely accepted. It's just like CBD. It's kind of slowly getting accepted into society. Crypto's going to be the same way. Crypto's just going to be a form of payment. Like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, converting the SHIB to the US dollars no different than converting US dollar to the francs or the British pound to francs. It's just a different way of just a different currency. And the thing about crypto, the price of the currency in relation to the US dollars just depends on what the person's willing to pay in US dollar to get it. So over time, this is going to go up, and I'm just going to hold on to it. This is one of these things, like I said, you're either an investor, you're wanting to flip, and you're going to go and you're going to wait for this spike to happen, and you're going to dump your shares or your coin on the spike, and that's okay. If there's no shame in taking a profit. That's why you get into this kind of stuff, is to make money. So a lot of people's probably went in and they dumped their coins in this spike right here, and as they were dumping it, they were bringing the price down as they were dumping their coin. So people made money right here. And they've been probably still selling off some, because there's a lot of negative stuff going on. There's the Ask the Doctor tweets and stuff, and I don't know how that's going to play out, but that's somebody trying to manipulate the market. To me, I feel like, and that's just my opinion. Are they trying to manipulate? I don't know what happened between the creator of Shiba Inu and this Ask the Doctor Twitter website. And I'm not going to do a video. There's plenty of other videos. There's other people covering that you can find. I'm sure you probably have already seen a few videos concerning the Ask the Doctor Twitter thing going on. But it's just crazy. I don't think it's going to kill Shiba. I think Shiba's going to be around, just like Dogecoin's going to be around. If you're in the top 20 cryptos, I think you're probably safe. If you're in like one of the other 6,000 toward the bottom, then I just don't know what can happen. Who knows? Maybe all 6,000 will be somewhere one of these days where everybody's make money on all of them. But anyway, it's hard to say. You won't know. Only the investors will determine the price of these coins, and it's just time. It's just who's buying into the coins, who are interested, the interest in the social media, spreading the word about them, the news being released, press releases like I'm fixing to talk about now. So it's gfinityesports.com has this article about you can burn crypto. You can burn Shiba Inu coin SHIB just by listening to a playlist. So apparently a streaming service let's see. Shiba Inu coin holders can burn SHIB without destroying their own coins by streaming a playlist on Spotify, YouTube. Oh, that's interesting. On YouTube, Tidal, or Deezer. Spotify, YouTube, Tidal, or Deezer. So right there, I want to put the links to this article in here so you can go and read it for yourself. Stephen Cooper, the co-owner of the music licensing and publishing group Bigger Entertainment, announced his company has created a playlist that will burn around 20 SHIB per song streamed, with 397 songs, totaling 23 hours of music. A full playlist stream of SHIB burner could burn 7,940 SHIB. Okay, Bigger Entertainment artists agreed to let the company use up to 20% of the royalties to buy and then burn SHIB. Taking it out of circulation, Cooper wants to burn at least $100,000 in SHIB from the playlist. That's a big, that's going to be a lot of SHIB if you're talking about US dollars. Shiba burning heats up. Shiba burning remains a key talking point within the Shiba army. Oh, what happened? They popped up. They popped up an ad and they refreshed the page. All right. With circulating supply nearly 500 trillion SHIB, a significant SHIB burn is needed if it wants to knock any more zeros off its current price. Well, it's higher than that now, but it depends on what time you look at it, the price changes. Initially, Cooper announced that each stream would burn one SHIB before increasing the rate after deeming this was too small. If SHIB continues to rise in price, the number of SHIB burn will also decrease, Cooper said. The company has yet to burn any SHIB from its streams, with Cooper stating all burns will be published on the Bigger Entertainment website. The burns, which will occur monthly, can be verified by checking either the SHIB burn addresses to... Oh, quit. It popped up another ad. So if we go to this, I've not went to this website. I like their website. They're taking SHIB to Mars. Or is that's probably the moon in the background. SHIB to the moon. That's probably what their intention is to say. Campaign go to get to 1 cent revenue donated to burns. They're trying to get SHIB to 1 cent. That's what they're saying here. So right here's a link. I'm gonna add this link to my list of links. So you can also keep track of it. So total coins burned 641,382,956. Here's the Etherscan burn receipts. What does that go to? Okay, yeah, they've got links now for each of the burns. So they've got the links to each of the burns that they performed in the Etherscan. Oh, so that's good. So I'm gonna put that in there too. So the family can go look at this burn list. All right, so and then burn number on that link. All right. So you can stream music on several medias, and there's even a video SHIB burner playlist, which I have the link. I'm going to have the link in the description. You can go watch that. I'm not going to try to play their video. I'll let you do that. If you're interested in streaming and getting some of this burn, then I invite you to go to this link for the playlist and watch the video on how this works. So here's another thing. You can get you a nice little Shiba Inu doormat at Lowe's, which, by the way, is also going to be taking SHIB because they're using this Flexa. They're going to be using this Flexa Pay, which is accepting cryptocurrencies. And I believe I have the link there to put in the description. So here's an article. I've also got this link in the description if you want to read the article. The 14 biggest companies where you can spend your Bitcoin. Number 1 is Home Depot. 2 is Starbucks. 3 is PayPal. 4 is Etsy. 5, AT&T. 6 is Subway. 8 is Whole Foods. 9 is Twitch. 10, Wikipedia. Well, all right. I guess they're taking donations. 11 is Burger King. 12, Microsoft. 13, Spotify. 14 is Namecheap. So those are the top 14. But the thing is Lowe's is also, and GameStop. Well, I did have an article here. What happened? There we go. GameStop, Nordstrom, Lowe's, Petco, Bed & Bath & Beyond, Ulta Beauty accepted Shiba Inu. So they are all using Flexa as a merchant to accept Shiba Inu for their products. So I wasn't pulling your leg. You could go get you I think you all need to go and get a if you're in the SHIB, I think you need to go out here to Lowe's. Did I put that out there? Yes, I did. So I've got the link in the description. Go out and get you a Shiba Inu. If you own SHIB, I invite you to get you a Shiba Inu doormat to put in front of your door. Just $13. Now the articles come out that they are they accepted. I'm not sure if it's in effect yet. If you can actually go, like if I go tonight to Lowe's, I've not done that. Oh, this is close to home. Last month, Knoxville-based cinema chain Regal Cinemas partnered with Flexa to accept the meme coin. Starbucks also joined the app's trial, but also is quickly pulled from the list of available merchants despite the viral photo showing the Winklevoss twins playing with the app's help. Okay, I don't know what that means. I've not seen that. Winkle playing with the app's help. All right. Anyway, the main thing is there's more and more people taking. Right there's the big guy, the big dog. Let's see, did you know you can use Dogecoin to buy things at GameStop, the Nordstrom, Lowe's, and Petco? So Flexa also is taking SHIB, as I've already said. So, my opinion. This is my opinion. I'm not a stock advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to buy into SHIB. I'm telling you what I'm interested in and I have bought into, and I'm giving you some facts. If you're interested in it, look at the facts and decide for yourself if you want to purchase SHIB yourself and invest in it. It's low right now. The price is back down. I expect another spike to come on, especially as there's more news, press releases talking about SHIB being accepted at different places. Lowe's, AMC, a lot of these places, they start saying, well, we've already received so many dollars in sales accepting Shiba Inu coin. You know, I don't think crypto's going anywhere. I think it's here to stay. Everybody wants to get out of the central bank. This is decentralized currency. So I don't know. We'll see where this goes. Our world's changing. I've been in IT since the early '80s. And I've seen a lot of changes. I mean, when I was a kid, now I'm telling my age, now I'm 58 years old, so I've been around for a little while, probably a little longer than some people watching my videos. But I've seen a lot of changes, and technology tends to change quickly. Computers have changed so much over the 20, 30 years. I can see society just be totally crypto in the next 10, 20 years. At some point, the US dollar may not even be printing the US dollar anymore. It's all digital. Everything's digital. Which now there's good and bad against that, because the bad thing about it is, if you've ever been anywhere where they've experienced an outage of the internet or power, I mean, you've got to have that connection with the internet. You have to have that internet connection for the transactions to happen. So if the internet goes down for some reason or what have you, that's the bad side of it. I mean, you're just kind of stuck. And if you don't have paper currency that you can hold in your hand and use paper currency, you can't make a transaction till you get everything straightened out. Or if you have a problem with your bank, you lose your password into your account and you can't use your digital. It causes a different series of problems from what hard cash can be. So, and I'm not trying to down crypto either. I'm just saying there's a good side and a bad side. The good side toward it is instantaneous. Whereas, if you were if you're paying with hard cash, I mean, you've got to go in and you got to count your money out, and then the person running the register's got to give you your change. It takes longer. Whereas, your exact dollar amount for your purchase or service, and you just like tap your phone or you tap your card or what have you, whatever you're using for payment. And I guess you could do it if you have an Apple Watch too. Apple Watch has the NFC stuff built into it. So that's just instantaneous. I mean, you just walk up, they ring you up, bam, you got it paid for. Just takes a minute. People get checked out quicker because you don't have to wait on the cashier to count out the change, to physically count out the change, and you don't have to wait for the customer to physically count out the money, and before the cashier makes change. It shortens the transaction time. Everything happens quicker. And again, with online, Amazon big. I talked about Amazon previous video. Amazon's all over the world. Everybody knows what Amazon is. I mean, you can stream movies. You can order your groceries through Amazon. Your Christmas, you can do everything. You don't have to leave the house. And with the pandemic, Amazon's just really, really, really been a very important part of society. So, and if you really want to think harder about it, your currency, your US dollar is already digital if you're using debit cards. I mean, you're pretty much, US dollar is already digital. You've got your money in the bank. If you're using a debit card to make your payments for your stuff, just like a credit card, you're already digital, and you just hadn't realized it yet. I mean, maybe you have realized it, but we're already pretty much a digital world. So next 10, 20 years, we may not be having hard cash, hard currency, but again, like I said, that can also cause another set of issues. I mean, you've got all kinds of internet scam, rug pulls, with squibs that's happened this past year. There's a lot of crazy, crazy stuff that happens, but still, I know I'm digressing. I'm the Shiba Inu evangelist. I don't know. I think Shib has a future. Is it going to make you rich in the next 6 months? I don't know. It all depends on the interest in the coin, really, and who's buying into the coin. It's one of the top 20, so you can't hurt to be into SHIB versus, the other 6,000 unknown coins that you don't even see in social media. There's coins out there listed. If you go out to Coin Market Cap, there's coins that you never heard of, that nobody ever talks about, that's been created. And one of these days, those coins may end up in social media, and they may do the same thing that SHIB and Doge and Cardano and some of these other coins, Ethereum, are doing. All of them may actually stick around. I don't know. It's hard to say. If so, here's my thoughts how that could happen. We've got this whole big wide world around us and different companies, and some companies may favor one digital currency over another, and that's how that could happen. How all these currencies can end up. Certain countries may have a handful of currencies that they support over another. So, if US is all full SHIB and Doge and Bitcoin and Ethereum and Cardano and Ripple and maybe England might be, instead of SHIB, they be more bullish on GCN coin, which is an Irish crypto. Most people's probably not heard of GCN, but it's out there. If you look it up, it's out there, and it's also pretty cheap. But we just don't know. We just don't know. I know things are changing. Technology's changing. There's hybrid work conditions now just because of COVID. People are working more from home than they have in the past 100 years now. Uh, it's most of the people that have desk jobs can work from home because everything's digital, electronic. Any kind of report you fill out is an electronic Word document that can be in the cloud, which you can share with your coworkers or your boss. It's our world's really changed over the past 20, 30 years, and it's continuing to change. And the metaverse, this virtual reality stuff, and NFTs, who knows where that's going to take us? That's going to evolve into other things eventually as well. I'm sure somebody's going to have another bright idea. Hey, you could take this and do this with it, and there you go. There's another change. I'm wearing a Big Bear Homestead sweatshirt. I am a subscriber to the Big Bear Homestead. I like their channel. I'll watch them occasionally, talk about life on the farm and stuff. And yeah, this is a Big Bear. If anybody's wondering, this is a Big Bear Homestead. You just search on YouTube. They have a YouTube channel. They're good people. Good people. I enjoy watching them. So just thought I'd mention them there. I actually know a friend. I know one of their good friends was my neighbor for a while, and she's moved away. She's moved to Loudoun County. She was in Monroe County. She moved to Loudoun County. Hope's Homestead was her channel, and I think she's changed. She's changed the channel name. I can't think of it at the moment. But Hope's Homestead. I think if you still search for Hope's Homestead, it'll take you to her channel as well. But she used to live about a mile away from me, down the road from me here, and I've bumped into her in Taco Bell and stuff, and then she introduced me to Big Bear's Homestead. And they were having joint video live streams with both channels streaming at the same time on the same video feed, and that's kind of interesting. They had she had some online auctions. Hope Homestead had some online auctions to help people in need during the wintertime several years ago when I helped out. I purchased some things through the auction that helps the people out. But they're good people, good hearts. I enjoy their channels, and hopefully you join mine. I know I'm rambling. I always get where I ramble, but I'm glad you folks visit. I'm glad I appreciate my supporters. I hope you folks are having a good week. And I just want to put my 2 cents out here about SHIB. I'm not giving up on it. I don't care about the negative that's going on about Ask the Doctor. I think SHIB is there. Like I said, on this picture, you can see each of the spikes. It holds a higher high every time it spikes. And that's a good sign. That's a strong sign of the good currency. And they're in the top 20, so I feel very comfortable being in Shiba Inu. I just have a small position in it, not as much as some people. There's people who's put thousands and thousands of dollars into Shiba, and I'm not nowhere close to that. I've got about $725 in it, so I'm just enjoying the ride and watching it, and it was really exciting when it spiked here in October, and I know it's easy to get down about it, but I think you're going to really appreciate if you're in it, if you just hold and wait. Just wait for this to mature. And over time, if you look at this spike, like I was saying, people were in Amazon. I'll jump back over to Amazon if you want to see Amazon again. Let's go to Yahoo. Quit that. Yeah, Amazon. So, and I'll do this, and then I'll go. But again, like I said on the previous video, People that were in Amazon right in here, 2003, 2004, 2005, they were probably sitting here thinking just like you are about Shiba Inu. And they were like, man, this is never going to go anywhere. This stock is nothing. And some of them probably got out of it. Right there. So there's somebody really dumped right there at that point. Now, if that person did not buy back in, I guarantee you they wish they held. In 2007, if they are looking at the price of Amazon, they're probably telling people, man, I wish I still had my Amazon stock. That's what long-term, that's when if you're an investor, you want to be in it long-term is my whole point. And look at over time. It almost flatlined for a long time. It looks pretty flat when you zoom out. And then in 2010, it started slowly coming up as Amazon was more accepted as a household name. As they became more a household name and more used and more people jumped on board and they gained more customer base, the more people that started using Amazon, the higher the prices went up. And then with the pandemic, it's really jumped. $3,000 a share. That's insane. That is insane compared to what it used to be. I mean, they were down at, what was it right here? Look at it, under $100 a share. If you had been in Amazon back in this time, how much money would you have right now? How much money could that have turned into if you think about it? How much could you have bought back in 2007, 2008, and then how much money would that be now at $3,000 a share? Over $3,000 a share. That's what you got to think about. You got to think long term. Don't let your emotions get involved. You got to sit and let it mature. Let Shiba mature. It's in that. I mean, it's had its little sideways emotion stuff. I got an itch on my nose, excuse me. But be patient. I'm just saying be patient. If you're in it, don't lose heart in it. I know there's some negative stuff going out. Motley Fool is a hater. I don't like Motley Fool. They do a lot of negative releases about stocks, and I just don't like that. It's almost like they're trying to hurt stocks and crypto. If it's something about a company did something or made a mistake at releasing a news story is one thing, but just downing a company or crypto, I don't like that. I really don't. I'm really down on Motley Fool. There's a lot of investors are down on Motley Fool because of that fact. But that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to get sued. I'm not trying to discredit Motley Fool either. I just don't like the negative that comes out on Motley Fool. I really don't like the negative. They might mean well, and they probably do mean well, but I just don't like the negative. I don't like trying the down stuff. Twitter gets like it too if you get on following about stuff about Twitter, Pam. I'm tongue-tied, sorry. But people just tweeting negative stuff left and right. Try to stay positive, though. If you're going to invest, be in it for the long term. And again, Shiba is in the top 20. And I think the top 20 are going to be here to stay. Now, the rest of the 6,000 currencies that's out there, I don't know about. But, they may all, like I said, they may all one day be worth some good money. They may get up to $1 a share. A lot of them sub-dollar like Shiba Inu. There's over 6,000 currencies. So you get into this one, if it spikes, okay, if it spikes, it gets up to 1 cent or something like that, you get out of it, you lock in your profits, and you sit on that. Look at social media and see what the next one, because Dogecoin started this all earlier in the year. Dogecoin was the first one to go. And Shiba is the second one that's going and making a move. Now, you still have your other coins like Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's come down quite a bit. I'd hate to be in Bitcoin it being down as much. It had been like 63,000 and it was down to like what, 42,000 a coin. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. But if you were in before Bitcoin got up there, if you're like an old time holder, a Bitcoin, and then you're probably still all right. You're just probably just sitting and just using your Bitcoin as you need it. So I mean, you know, that's another option you can do. If this thing goes to $1 or over $1 a coin, and you got a bunch of it sitting there, and it's staying strong and it's holding the highest highs it's ever held, and just use it as a bank and spend it as you need it. Live off of it. If you make several million off of it, and because I just showed you that, you know, Lowe's and different places, Whole Foods, different places are accepting SHIB. You can go buy your groceries with SHIB. So it's a currency. So you don't have to dump it to keep your profits. Let's just let it go up, and it is what it is. It's worth what it's worth. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. I get rambling too long, I know sometimes. I feel like I do sometimes. I'm glad the people that support me, that's been watching my videos. If I'd love for you, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. It'll push this out to other people. Maybe give them another positive vibe on SHIB, another reason to stay in SHIB and not dump right now. Hopefully nobody dumps for a loss. Hold. If you're at a loss right now, if you're down in a negative, I would just hold. It's not, I just hold. I think it's going to go back up. But that is my opinion. Anyway, I appreciate it. I hope you have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye. Hey, thanks for coming by. Glad you checked out the video. I hope you liked it. If you like it, please click on the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. May God bless you, and I hope you have a good day. Bye. Bella's got to be right up under me, don't you, Bella? Oh, my word. Cloudy day, looks like it may rain. Clouds out over the valley. East Tennessee Valley. And Bella, she's just happy to be around.